Welcome everyone to another episode of the Pokémon Renewal Project. Today featuring
Blastoise!
the shellfish Pokémon. Seriously, Game Freak? This is a shellfish. Does my man look like a shellfish to you? Anyway, Blastoise is one of the original Kanto stars, renowned for its very cool giant cannons. But unfortunately, they never really hit that hard in the competitive scene over the years. So, yet again, we ask the question, how are we going to renew it? Change number 1. The addition of a second regular ability. And immediately coming to mind, as we already talked about the cannons, Mega Launcher. Of course, it's the ability it gets upon Mega evolving. Mega Launcher boosts the power of Pulse and Aura moves by 1.5. This would provide a great damage boost, allowing an actual attacking role with a not so limited moveset. Pair this up with Shell Smash and it can get nasty. With it already having access to Water Pulse, Aura Sphere, Dark or Dragon Pulse, even Terrain Pulse with a Tapu's running around. But that's not all. I propose to buff this ability even further, so that it also boosts other ball and bump moves, like an offensive Bulletproof, plus the boost to pulses. With its newfound power, it now has a chance to OHKO Magnezone with Aura Sphere, 2 hits Meld Metal, while Slowbro gets 2 hit KO'd by the Dark Pulse. It still can touch Ferrothorn reliably, but it now 3 hit KOs at least. However, we're not done with abilities just yet, because I propose a Crazy Rain Dish buff. Let's be honest, this is a straight up bad ability, a bad weather ability and a bad ability overall. It's not strong enough and it's not fun. So, what I want to do is make it work outside of rain by activating the healing whenever a water move is used while the Pokemon is on the field. This would allow Blastoise to recover health while dishing out damage without even needing rain, also raising the possibility of even using Aqua Ring to heal up even more per turn. Personally, I love the possibility of this change using Flip Turn, granting it a mini regenerator while also fulfilling pivot purposes. And just spitballing here, Flip Turn, Scald, Ice Beam and Rapid Spin feel like an incredible set. The buff to Rain Dish works on doubles too, potentially even healing 6/16 HP per turn, with leftovers and rain in the off chance that all 4 Pokemon use a water move. Even one more proc if Aqua Ring is used. And that's all without considering the recovery of Life Dew, which Blastoise already has access to. The result of all of this being a crap ton of healing every single turn, increasing overall longevity and utility. In terms of stats, well, once again, we find another Pokemon just outside of our 480 to 520 VST buffing range, with a 530 base stat total, so no buffs for Blastoise. But as always, we can shuffle the existing stats around. The new stats are 80 HP, 80 attack, 90 special attack, and 75 speed. It may seem counterintuitive to make it slower, but trading some speed for power just feels right. It's a turtle after all. Yet again, we run into another potential mixed attacker, so the physical attack won't be too reduced. As always with these small number changes, running calcs show that not much is altered, but the power raise is significant when boosted by Shell Smash. Moving on to moves, once again we find a Pokemon that seems pretty well off. Scald, Hydro Pump, Water Pulse, Water Spout, Ice Beam, Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon, and even Terrain Pulse are overall great. Many Pokemon wish they could have this good a move pool, but still, we are gonna make some changes. First up, reclassify Flash Cannon as a ball move, making it work with the new Mega Launcher. Second, buff Life Dew to now heal double the normal amount when used in singles, making it basically just a standard recovery move. But it's also water type, of course, being able to proc Rain Dish. In terms of expansion, I'll be adding Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Energy Ball to synergize with the buffed Mega Launcher, as well as making thematic sense with the cannons. Sludge Bomb's power becomes kinda ridiculous. Stronger than Ice Beam against grass, it can hit fairies with a chance to OHKO Azu and Rillaboom if they switch in. It 2-hit KOs Tapu Fini, Clef, and Primarina, with a chance to 2-hit KO AV Tangrowth. Energy Ball also becomes terrifying. It OHKOs Crawdont, although it and Aura Sphere already did without Mega Launcher, but importantly, it OHKOs Rapid Strike Urshifu. It 2-hit KOs Keldeo and Rotom Wash. It has a chance to OHKOs Pidef Swampert and a small chance to 2-hit KO Slowking. This would overall be a big coverage expansion. Shadow Ball is just there to be cool, if I'm honest. Some may be surprised to know that Blastoise has actually good utility as a support Pokemon in BGC. But now, combining the new Rain Dish with its already wide supporting move pool that includes Fake Out, Yawn, Flip Turn, Life Dew, Follow Me, Aqua Jet, Helping Hand, Muddy Water, and Haze, it could genuinely be a strong choice, thanks to the large amount of healing it can constantly receive, while still being able to attack with a powerful spread move in Water Spout. However, the lower speed does harm it slightly because of Water Spout's reliance on current HP, but there's always the option of going offensive with Shell Smash. Unfortunately, it still can't touch electrics or poisons. However, now it can actually hit them for some good neutral damage. And it's definitely still a great spinner, with more offensive and defensive tools, being able to KO most ghost-type spin blockers with Mega Launcher boosted Dark Pulse. But Starmie and Tentacruel are still strong Gen 1 competition, thanks to their superior power and speed and access to hazards, respectively. On a completely unrelated note, I want to change Brine, so that it has its original effect removed, now becoming the water-type version of Freeze Dry, by becoming super effective against a usually resisted type, Grass, since salt water dehydrates plants and eventually kills them. I also want to take this opportunity to give buffs to the normally useless moves that are Water Sport and Mud Sport. They only now affect your side of the field and reduce the damage of the first move of the nerf type, kinda acting like damage reducing berries, but without it needing to be super effective damage. It now also lasts indefinitely until activated. Hopefully this change makes them be kinda useful in doubles, actually protecting the different types they're supposed to protect. They might become a decent support move depending on the team you're running and of course on the enemy's moves. So, in conclusion, these changes would vastly improve the variety of roles that Blastoise can fit into, finally becoming a powerful sweeper with Shell Smash and a buffed Mega Launcher despite its lower stats compared to its Mega form, expanding its coverage significantly, buffing its defensive possibilities with the crazy new Rain Dish, maintaining its capabilities as a strong spinner or VGC support, and opening creative windows for players to experiment and mix all of the above. This honestly might have gone a little bit crazy, I admit it, but to me, it's an embodiment of this project. Crazy, slightly chaotic fun. This artillery shellfish, I guess, has now become more of a force to be reckoned with. Respect the cannons, or find yourself getting flushed down the toilet of life. Now, I want to know what you all think. Was this too crazy? How much would this actually improve Blastoise in practice? Too much? Too little? And more importantly, was it all fun? Remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss my changes to your favorite mon. I've been Kelvo, and that's all I have for today's episode of the Pokémon Renewal Project. Hopefully, I'll see you next time.